What's up guys, this is Mandeep Burmi. In this video we're going to be driving in Regina, Saskatchewan. We will drive in a downtown area, work on left turns, right turns, and look at some one-way streets. And we can also work on lane change and cover a lot of things that will help you pass your driving test. So let's get started. So I'm just going to back up. So car is already on, seat belt on, seat looks good, mirrors looks good, and now we are going to back up from this parking spot. Before you back up from a parking spot, you always want to make sure you check on both sides. Don't just look in your rear view mirror or just look in the side mirrors. No, you physically have to move your head and make sure you're doing shoulder check just to make sure we don't see any pedestrian behind us or any other car. So parking lots, you always have to be very careful. Today it's a weekend, so this parking lot it's not very busy, but on weekdays it gets very busy. So we are going to turn left here, so I'm just going to put my left blinker on, checking traffic coming from the right hand side. Parking lots are just like a two-way street, so you always want to stay on the right hand side unless you see a sign indicating it's a one-way. So we are going to exit parking lot and we are turning right. So I have my right blinker on, doing a full stop before the sidewalk, checking on the sidewalk first, make sure there's no pedestrian, no cyclist. Then I roll forward and now I'm checking traffic coming from the left hand side. So now the traffic is clear and we are good to go. So I'm turning in my first lane. And this intersection we are just going straight through. So right now we have a green light with a walking man sign. So that means the light gonna stay green for us. And I want to change lane. So I have my left blinker on, left mirror check, shoulder check, clear, and now we move over. And we are still going straight from this intersection. So same thing here. We got a green light, and I'm maintaining distance from the other cars. You always want to have both hands on the steering, 9 and 3 o'clock hand position. So this one is a two-way street. In downtown area, some of the streets are one-way streets, so you always make sure you're always reading signs. Keep checking and keep maintaining your distance from the car in front of you. So make sure you can see the back tires. When you stop behind a car, you should be able to see the back tires of that car, back tires on the ground. And we will turn left on this intersection. So I got my left signal on. Now this one is a two-way street because I don't see any sign for the one-way. So that means we are going on a two-way street. So I'm going to establish. When the oncoming traffic gets cleared, then I check for pedestrians as well. And I'm also looking at my traffic light. Sometimes your light gonna change first. So right now we still got a green light. There's one more car coming, and now I look for pedestrians. No more pedestrians. Then I look for a yellow line. So I see a yellow line here, and I'm going on the right hand side of the yellow line. Parked cars here, so I can signal, shoulder check, move over to the left hand side. So same thing here, I'm still maintaining distance from the parked cars, and looks like the car in front of me wants to park somewhere, so I'm just slowing down. And we're going to be turning right at stop sign. We see a crosswalk here, so I'm checking for pedestrians. I don't see any pedestrian. So now we have a stop sign here, so I'm going to do a full stop here. Check for pedestrians, other cars, and it looks clear, so we are good to go. Now we see a green light in front of us, so there is also somebody jaywalking, so I'm just waiting for the pedestrians to go, and now the pedestrian is gone. We're going to be turning left onto this one-way street, so left turn at the traffic lights. Now since this one is a one-way street, there is a black sign indicating it's a one-way street. So that means I have to turn in my first available lane. So I go in my first available lane. From this traffic light we are going straight, and if you look at the sign on the left and sign on the right hand side, it indicates from this lane we can go straight, and the left lane was only for left turn. speed limit sign, we don't see any sign here, so that means it's 50 kilometers. So in Regina, if you don't see any speed limit sign, that means it's 50 kilometers. Now we see a two-way stop sign coming up, so I'm slowing down, doing a complete stop here. It's a two-way stop sign, that means now we are good to go. So that means you have a stop sign, and the traffic coming from the left hand side had a stop sign as well. On the right hand side we have a bicycle lane, and that's why we have a solid white line. So let's do another left turn on the street here. So I got my left blinker on. There was a sign indicating it's a one-way street. I see a parked car in the first lane, so that means I can do a shoulder check and then move over to the next lane. So that if the first lane is not clear, that means you can go in the second lane. So now we see a stop sign here, so we are doing a full stop. The first thing you look for is a stop line. I don't see any stop line. There is a stop line, it's faded, I can see it on the side, so I do a full stop before the stop line. Now I can roll forward. There is a pedestrian crossing, so I'm just going to wait for the pedestrian. And the cross traffic does not stop, so now we are good to go. So now we see another stop sign, so we're going to be turning left. So I do signal, shoulder check, move over to the left hand side, complete stop here before the stop line. Then I check for pedestrians, check for other cars coming from the right hand side. I don't see any other cars, so I'm going to complete my turn. So now we are going straight, so I'm just going to change lane here, signal, shoulder check. We see another stop sign here, so I'm slowing down, looking for a stop line, and then I'm going to make a full stop before the stop line. So same thing here, this stop sign is only for us. So I'm just going to roll forward, check traffic coming from the right hand side. So I do see a car coming, so I'm just going to let them go because I'm not sure which way they are going. And there's another car coming now, so just going to let them go as well. Okay, so now we are good to go. Alright guys, so we're just gonna park behind this car. So I got my left blinker on, left shoulder check, and I'm just gonna park behind this car. So that's it for this video. So thank you very much, and if you guys like to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe, and then I will upload some more videos. Thank you, and I will see you guys again.